Hey, Shalom, Akim. Alright, this is Arya again. Arya from GMS Tampa Bay 07 and GMS 13 rulership. Let's start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Lord YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI. Brakatah YAHAWAH, Brakatah YAHAWASHI, Brakatah YAHAWAH, Brakatah YAHAWASHI, Brakatah YAHAWAH, Brakatah YAHAWASHI, Call Haloyim, like YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, Kak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, GMS, who rule and teach well. Sing citations to all the brethren out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the sisters as well, listening to meekness, quietness, and humbleness. And, you know, basically, pre-camp little thing I want to put up, you know, for the brethren, for the Akim out there. And I'm just going to go into the scripture real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 6. It says, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path." So if you acknowledge the Lord, YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, that he exists, all right, and the Lord is going to deliver us, then the Lord is going to do. The Lord directs all of our paths, the wicked and the righteous.
Trust the magic.
All right, but what we're seeking is for the Lord to direct our paths in the way of righteousness, by what acknowledging Him, and He's going to direct our paths in such a manner. Okay. By doing so, you acknowledge, you admonish brothers, you deal with brothers, you do your best to follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father. You do your best to remain in the spirit in this wicked world. All right, acknowledge the Lord. Every time you are delivered out of some sort of calamity, you got to give acknowledgement to the Lord. All right, the Lord's going to give you signs. It may be by the way of a brother, giving you, putting up a video. You might go onto your YouTube to see what's going on YouTube, and you may run into a brother's video. You read the title and you're like, something's telling me to watch that video, and then you watch it, and it may change your whole outlook on everything. Or if you were in a fucked up mood, which we all are, it'll put you in the right mind because that brother was bringing up the scriptures you need to hear. So if you're acknowledging the Lord and you're doing your best to walk in that path, the Lord is going to give you everything you need. He's going to direct your path in a manner in which it's going to keep you on the way of righteousness. All right? And I'm just telling you by experience, because I've seen it. I've seen it happen to me over and over again. I've seen it happen to me over and over again. You may be in a certain type of mind frame or whatever the case is, and you might need to check yourself on certain things, but no one's checking you on it. So the Lord is giving you a spiritual reminder. All right, hey, I'm gonna show you something, and if you in the spirit, like you say you are, and when you see it, you're gonna get the right message. And it's happened to me over and over again. Because it could go about it a few ways. You could catch the Lord's signals by yourself, and then make changes you need in your life. All right, you can do that. You can do it by yourself without no one telling you, or you can have a brother come down on you. All right, which that hurts. All right, a brother can come down and tell you, "Hey man, you need to tighten up. How you been doing? What are you doing?" Or the latter, which would be the worst one, the Lord Himself having to chastise you. And when the Lord chastises you, it could go about a couple of ways as well. All right, He could jack you up, put you in the hospital. He could take something away from you that you love, someone away from you that you love, or He could just take you off this earth altogether, bring you right back to the spirit world. He may require that of you. So the point is that you acknowledge the Lord, He's going to direct your steps. He's going to direct your path. So you have to remain spiritual out here, and you have to be watching the signs that the Lord is giving you. All right, whether it be something you see on TV. I know most brothers don't even watch TV. I myself don't watch television, but we have the internet. He may show you a sign on the internet. He may show you a sign while you're out and about on the road. And it's just something that you needed to see, and it was directly for you, specifically for you, from the Lord. Whether you can get it, grasp it, that's between you and the Lord. It may be by way of a heathen. Or maybe a heathen will come up on you. All right? A heathen will come up on you and start saying shit to you. But it'll be all through the spirit. Okay? So you gotta understand these things. You gotta keep these signs. You gotta watch these signs. If you're not watching, then things are gonna happen to you. The Lord's gonna overtake you as a thief in that day. And that is gonna suck. Because you wasn't ready, you wasn't watching. You wasn't watching the signs of the times, and you wasn't watching the signs the Lord was specifically giving unto you. So I'll read this again. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. All right? So you acknowledge the Lord, and he's going to direct your path. Verse 7. Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. Be not wise in your own eyes. Don't think you already got it. That's what the scriptures say, to examine yourself daily, whether you be in the faith. So be not wise in your own eyes. You don't got it. Nobody here really got it. You got other brothers that are a little bit more orderly than others. All brothers have their own, strengths and faults. Another brother's strength could be another brother's fault, and then vice versa. That's how this thing goes. That's why it's a balance. That's why we need a brotherhood, a body. The hands can't do what the feet do, and vice versa. So you got to tighten yourself up, man. You got to figure out where your faults are, and you got to increase those. You got to ask the Lord to help you increase that. I myself have faults. I need to fast more. And I find out sometimes the only time I really fast is when I'm catching hell. You can't be doing that shit, man. You got to strengthen yourself up for the times that are about to come. This is a spiritual battle. You don't want to go on that that mandatory fast where there ain't no food out here and you don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, you have no choice but to fast because you can't eat. There's no food. And you haven't strengthened your body up and your spirit up to handle those times. That's something I got to work on. Okay? Can't get complacent out here in this place, man. You gotta do what you know what you need to work on. You gotta work on that, man. Straight up, man. You gotta work on your faults. Let me see something. Yeah, man. This shit. Ain't no one said this is gonna be easy. All right. This whole path that brothers are on now, it's only gonna get worse. Because you see the way of the world right now. The way of the world is starting to wax worse and worse. And the Lord's about to make some real big heavy moves, some power moves. And a lot of people out here are gonna get jacked up. You get jacked up, man, that really means you're gonna die. You're not gonna make it on those chariots. I'm not just talking about getting jacked up, oh, I lost my job, or I sprained my ankle. No, it's gonna get worse than that. You get jacked up out here by the Lord, that means the Lord sees you not fit for the kingdom, to be ruling class. All right, that's what we want. We're doing all this so we can be ruling class. All right. I ain't trying to get jacked up out here, man. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. Okay? So you commit yourself unto the Lord. All right? You give your full allegiance unto YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Then guess what? What's it say? And thy thoughts shall be established. You're talking about your righteous thoughts. Everything that you've been hoping and praying for is going to finally be given unto you. All right? Your wildest dreams were given to you. But you have to first establish yourself unto the Lord. By what? You got to be taking care of your own self. You got to be doing your part within the body. All right? The brother needs you. You got to be there for him. If you got it. If you can. All right? But you also got to take care of yourself, man. You can't just be, you know, as the brothers say, through. You can't be in this truth and be through at the same time. It don't work that way. All right? You got to tighten up, bro. We all men in this thing. You got to tighten the fuck up. I'll read it again. Proverbs 16:3. Commit thy works unto the Lord, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, and thy thoughts shall be established. Okay? So your thoughts will be established in that day, man. In that beautiful, beautiful day. Alright, I'll get one more and we'll shut it down. Yeah, man. The body's a beautiful thing, man, but you can't rely on one part of the body to do everything. You know? You gotta be doing your part within the body, and the Lord will increase you. Alright? The Lord will increase you. You gotta commit your works unto the Lord. Salakia, brethren. Let me find the thing. Continue. Here's the book of James, chapter 1, verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahawah Bahasham YAHAWASHI, that giveth to all men liberties. Oh, sorry. Let me read that again. I'm reading it all effed up. This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahawah, that giveth all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. Okay? But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. Okay? So we also got to be committed in our prayer. So if you're asking of the Lord, so first and foremost, you got to be doing what is required of you. Before you even sit here and ask the Lord to do this, that, and the third for you, you got to be doing what's required of you. And then when you ask of the Lord, you got to ask, you know, like you mean it. Don't be all wavering. All right. He wants confident men with faith. Confident really means with faith. The prefix con means with, and then the suffix goes back into fidelity, which means faith, faithful. Okay. So you gotta be really in the faith. That's why you gotta examine yourself in this thing, man. Are you really in this thing or not? Because if you're not, then you know, goodbye. Most likely gonna cash you out. And I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want that to happen to my loved ones. Talking about my brothers. All right. Well, you brothers, you know, that watch these videos and you put these videos up, y'all my loved ones, man. And I want to see you in your glory. And I want to be right there next to you, sipping that galactic wine. We have a shot. All right, but we got to tighten up. We got to work on our own selves. All right. You got to be taking care of the things in our life that needs to be taken care of without always needing help. But when you do need help, ask for it. All right, don't be proud. Don't be overconfident, which is really pride. Okay? So that's really all I want to say about that. You know, and that's spiritual too. The page I'm on is 1441, and the page next to it is 1440. You know, but at the end of the day, man, it's just spiritual science, man. Brothers start seeing these signs all the time. You got to heed to them, man. We almost out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna say it every video. We almost out of here. It ain't. Yeah, you call it. You've been saying that every video. Yeah, I say we almost out of here, man. And with that, I say shalom to the elect. Call Allah Yahawah Bahasham YAHAWASHI. Double honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutes to the brethren, and death to America.